All right, all right. Welcome everybody to Luna Fires episode 47 from our offices to wherever you are. Instagram, welcome. Facebook, welcome. YouTube. Hey, it's what a great pleasure to be able to be here with you guys for a moment, all right? I got 3 Luna Fires for you today. So pay close attention because as the title suggests, victories of the future has to do with Luna Fire number 2. Now, if you're new to the channel and you don't know what a Luna Fire is, just understand that a Luna Fire, it's a daily experience, moments of illumination or an epiphany that I go through on a daily basis, and I come here to share it openly with you so that you can continue to grow, so that you can continue to prosper. Okay, so anyways, today I got I got 3 Luna Fires that I'm going to be sharing. I'm going to be sharing with you. So the interesting thing is that you want to make sure that you pay attention. But before I do, go ahead and hit like. Make sure that you leave me a message, subscribe, turn on the notification button, as well as go ahead and share this video with others. Luna Fire number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Luna Fire number 1. We can only discover what we act on constantly. Pay attention. We can only discover, that thing that we act upon. In other words, basically, many people want to know, but knowing is not just the solution of things, is actually what is it that you're going to discover. You will only discover if you actually consistently take action into what you know. And that is truly what brings you experience. That is truly what actually, puts you into a productive mode, an effective mode. And the reason why I share this is because lately I've been literally just reading like I've never read before in my life, meaning like reading very heavily, 2 to 3 hours every single day. And it's interesting because, there's so many things that I was not aware of. And that's how this came to be, that we can only discover what we act on constantly. Now, it's got to be talk about, all their past victories. And they believe that the home runs that they had in the past, victories of the past, has something to, it will create the same thing in the future. And the reality of things is that you can't win in the future home runs of the past. And oftentimes I see that, with many, many different people. And I can tell you that because it is interesting that we believe that because, maybe someone did great in the past, that they can continue to do great in the future. Can they? Yes, of course they can. Now, can they do even bigger things? Absolutely. But just understand that whatever you did yesterday, it was yesterday. Today is a new day. Tomorrow is going to be another day. And, in order to win the future victories is going to require that you continue with, consistent action, with a focused, positive mindset. It's going to require that you continue to hit home runs in your present and in the now. It's the only other way. So it's not the home runs that you did on the past, is the home runs that you continue to repeat and continue to do in your now moment that is going to create the victories of the future. Okay. And I can share that because it used to happen to me, when I used to had certain successes in the past, and, I would try to use those thinking that by using those, I was going to be able to create victories in the future. And the reality is this: just because you did it in the past, that doesn't mean that you don't have to continue to prove yourself, because every day, let me tell you one thing, life charges, life, it's basically, we're renting life, and every day, rent is due. So basically that's, just because yesterday you were positive doesn't mean you don't get to be positive today. You got to be positive today. Just because yesterday you did well doesn't mean that, that's going to make it so today. So today is a new day, and you got to act as if nothing had happened, and that you got to repeat it and even make it better. Okay. So Luna Fire number 3, ladies and gentlemen, Luna Fire number 3, you can bless others when you have blessed yourself. Okay. In other words, you cannot bless or don't try to bless others when you haven't blessed your personal life first. And the reason I share this is because, I'm not going to mention names, but there is a person that few days ago I used to ask that person. I said, why would you do things like putting other people's priorities first than yours, or why would you buy food for others, or why would you buy them a Starbucks or coffee very often? Why would you do all that when financially at a personal level you're struggling, you're going through really strong struggles? And the answer was because I wanted it to bless them. And I said, don't bless someone else when you haven't learned how to bless yourself. Do you agree with that or disagree with that? Leave me a message down below, because that's why Luna Fire number 3, you can bless others when you have blessed yourself first. You can't share happiness when you don't have happiness. You can't not share abundance when you don't live in abundance. And it seems so simple, but yet it's so difficult for many people to just put it out there. So anyways, and then I'm gonna give you a bonus. I'm gonna give you a fourth one. All right, I said it was gonna be 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the fourth one. A neutral mind is always dependent on outside forces. It's just like a car. When you put a stick shift car or a truck in neutral, the vehicle is only gonna take progress in a downhill. In other words, the mind works pretty much the same. A mind that progresses, is usually going to have a negative progress if it's in a neutral state. Why? Just like the vehicle. If you put it in neutral, guess what? It will basically have speed and it will gain progress, but in the opposite direction. Is going to be in the negative direction. And the same thing with the mind. The neutral mind, that it hasn't picked a stance or hasn't chosen a side, it will always be basically dependent on the outside forces, on the outside things that are happening around the world. All right, so anyhow, congratulations for being here with me today. Just wanted to take a quick moment, just come here and share some Luna Fires that you can put into practice, that you can obviously make them yours and continue to become better. All right, so virtual hug from wherever you are. And always remember that you're one real estate deal away from changing your financial landscape. Thank you.